Susan is her name. She's going to jump as the favourite. Ready. There's the light. They're off and trotting. Brilliantly away, Rockin' with Attitude, spears to the early lead. Remus Phoenex, he slides across into second. Gotfeelingsyouknow, he ends up third, leaders back. Now Arcee Phoenex is deep, but he's going forward. Hide and Seek diving down to the marker line. He'll land three back on the inside. Susan is her name, the race favourite, gets into a good position. Not as promised, four back the inside. London to a brick, straight onto the back of Susan is her name, Aldebaran Stalinsky. Racing on the outside of Aldebaran a Crux, and back of the tail is Love Gun, tailed out Icky Guy. They're at the mile marker. Heat one for the Trotters, Rockin' with Attitude. Rockin' with Attitude went through the lead time in 39.4. That's average going. Rockin' with Attitude by 5 metres. The defending champ, Arcee Phoenex, he goes up to park at the leader's wheel. Racing third, leaders back. Gotfeelingsyouknow. Remus Phoenex, he's 1 by 1. Hide and Seek fifth, three back on the inside. Susan is her name, the race favourite. Midfield, the moving line. Next, Not As Promised. London to a brick. Aldebaran a Crux. Aldebaran Stalinsky. Love Gun. Icky Guy chasing hard. She's about to tack on. First quarter of the last mile. 31.1 miles on good terms with himself here. With Rockin' with Attitude. Really dictating terms. Rockin' with Attitude. Leading 3 metres. Arcee Phoenex is without cover. He's got to do all the heavy lifting. And now they're about to sprint up. Gotfeelingsyouknow. Third. Leaders back. Remus Phoenex is 1 by 1. The local Hide and Seek fifth, three back the inside. Susan is her name. Heart yet to move. Still midfield the moving line. Not As Promised. London to a brick. Aldebaran a Crux. Aldebaran Stalinsky. Icky Guy. Love Gun is at the tail. Second quarter. 30.2 down the back straight and held together. Rockin' with Attitude. Rockin' with Attitude 3 metres. Arcee Phoenex. Gotfeelingsyouknow. Leaders back third. Remus Phoenex yet to move 1-1. Next is Hide and Seek. Susan is her name. Not As Promised. London to a brick. Aldebaran a Crux. Aldebaran Stalinsky. Icky Guy. Love Gun. Third quarter 28-1. Rockin' with Attitude on the approach. Held together. Still clear by 3 metres. Hanging tough on the outside. Arcee Phoenex. Gotfeelingsyouknow right behind them. Susan is her name. She goes to fourth and now she's starting to let down right in the centre of the track. But Rockin' with Attitude is giving plenty. Gotfeelingsyouknow goes through on the inside. Rockin' with Attitude. Gotfeelingsyouknow. Rockin' with Attitude. Gotfeelingsyouknow. Rockin' with Attitude. Just a nose margin. Gotfeelingsyouknow. Arcee Phoenex. Hide and Seek. Susan is her name. Fifth. Next over the line we've got Aldebaran a Crux, Icky Guy, Aldebaran Stalinsky, London to a brick, and making breaks at the top of the straight. Not As Promised. Love Gun, Remus Phoenex. Final split 27-2. The time, it's 1:57.5 for racingandsports.com. Rockin' with Attitude will win it by the barest possible margin, I dare say. We'll wait on the result, but I think she's done enough. Susan is her name, loomed at the top of the straight, but when the sprint really went on, she just couldn't pick them up. We're waiting for numbers. 1 and 3, 3 and 1. Third will go the way of Arcee Phoenex. Standing by for numbers. 1:57.5 is the time. 1:57.5. 39.4, 31.1, 30.2, 28.1, 27.2, 55.3, last half. Still no numbers. Still no numbers after the running of race number 3. So we wait on the result. 1 and 3, 3 and 1. Or maybe a dead heat. They're pouring over the print. So we stand by. The slow-mo image leans towards Rockin' with Attitude, but maybe that's just not accurate. Maybe that's just horribly off the mark.